You know the feeling. You see her name pop up on your phone. Your heart beats faster. Should I text her first? Should I wait? What if she's mad I didn't reply instantly? You start typing, delete, type again, overthink, then finally hit send. Then you stare at your phone waiting for the reply, feeling nervous and anxious. This is the texting trap. Most men fall into it without realizing it. They text too much because of emotional dependency, fear of losing her, or just the need for validation. And here's the brutal truth. Texting too much destroys attraction before she even truly knows you. Think about it. Women are naturally drawn to men who are confident, busy, and independent. Men who are constantly texting, over-explaining, or chasing attention, no matter how well-intentioned, signal desperation. Desperation kills attraction. So what's the solution? The answer might shock you. Never text her again, or at least not in the way you're doing now. This isn't about ignoring her forever or being cruel. It's about strategic absence, building your self-respect, and giving her space to miss you. Over the next few minutes, we're going to explore why men text too much, why absence is powerful, how to regain control of your communication, and how this single principle can completely change the way women perceive you. If you want to be respected, desired, and truly magnetic, this is the video for you. Why men text too much. Let's break this down. Why do men fall into the trap of overtexting? There are a few core reasons. 1. Emotional dependency. Every time she replies, your brain releases dopamine. That little rush feels like victory. But when your happiness depends on her texts, you've given her control over your emotions. Suddenly, your confidence fluctuates based on whether she replies immediately or not. 2. Fear of losing her. This is the classic "what if she forgets me" mindset. You think constant texting keeps her interested, but it actually pushes her away. When a man is too available, too eager, it signals low value. 3. Misreading signals. Women can be kind, polite, or even flirty, but men often read these as deeper interest. Then you feel compelled to respond immediately, overanalyze every emoji, and send text after text. This is exhausting and unattractive. 4. Need for validation. You're chasing a feeling of importance with every LOL, haha, or heart emoji. Over time, this creates a loop where texting becomes about feeding your ego instead of building a connection. Here's the reality. The more you chase, the less attractive you are. Women instinctively notice confidence and independence. Overtexting destroys both. To reverse this pattern, you need to understand one principle. Absence builds value. The power of absence. Absence is not neglect. It's not ignoring her to manipulate her feelings. It's a strategic move that shifts the dynamic. Think about it psychologically. Humans naturally value what they can't always have. When you step back, you create space. Space for her to reflect, space for her to realize your worth, and space for her to miss you naturally. Absence also allows you to focus on your own life. When you stop obsessing over replies, you can spend time on personal goals, fitness, hobbies, and friendships. A man who has a full life is inherently attractive. Women are subconsciously drawn to men who are unpredictable in a good way, men who don't revolve around their phones. Strategic absence makes you mysterious, confident, and desirable. It's not about punishment. It's about reclaiming your energy, your attention, and your self-respect. Most importantly, absence creates psychological tension. When you're not always available, she begins to value your time and presence more. This isn't a trick, it's basic human psychology. The self-respect principle. Here's where many men fail. They think texting constantly shows interest. But what it actually shows is a lack of self-respect. Self-respect is a man saying, "I won't chase attention I don't deserve. I value myself more than a text response. I have standards, and I will maintain them." Every time you overtext, you signal the opposite. You signal, "My happiness depends on you. My life revolves around your attention." This is a massive attraction killer. When you stop texting excessively, you regain control over your self-image. You become the man who others, especially women, want to pursue. Women respect men who set boundaries, men who value themselves, and men who aren't desperate for approval. This principle doesn't just improve dating. It improves all areas of life. Employers, friends, and peers respond to confidence and self-respect. Women notice it first, but the benefits extend far beyond. What happens when you stop texting? Now, let's imagine you actually implement this. You stop texting impulsively. You focus on yourself. You don't double text. You don't overanalyze. Here's what happens. 1. She notices your absence. Suddenly, you're not a constant in her life. She starts wondering why she hasn't heard from you. Maybe even begins missing your presence. 2. Your life improves. Without constant distraction, you can focus on your work, fitness, and social circle. Your world becomes bigger, richer, more exciting. 3. You become magnetic. Women are naturally drawn to men with purpose and mystery. Your absence makes you unpredictable, attractive, and confident. 4. You gain emotional freedom. No longer are you tied to the roller coaster of waiting for replies. Your mood doesn't depend on her validation. This is the power of strategic withdrawal. Silence is not weakness, it's strength. Strategic withdrawal. It's not just about stopping texting. It's about doing it smartly. Don't reply immediately. Even if the text is harmless, wait. Let her see that your attention isn't automatic. Never double text. Don't send a follow-up if she hasn't replied. This is desperation, not patience. Redirect your energy. Focus on yourself, your goals, and your social life. A man with a full life is magnetic. Maintain confidence. If she asks why you're less available, respond confidently, without excuses. Strategic withdrawal doesn't mean ghosting or playing cruel games. It's about setting boundaries and showing her, and yourself, that your life doesn't revolve around constant texting. Redirecting your energy. The key to not texting is what you do instead. Your energy has to go somewhere. Physical improvement. Hit the gym, train, or start a sport. A fit, healthy body is magnetic. Mental improvement. Read books, learn skills, take courses. Knowledge and competence attract respect. Social improvement. Spend time with friends, expand your network, experience life outside your phone. When you stop texting, you are not withdrawing. You are investing in yourself. This creates an aura of independence, strength, and desirability. Women notice men who live full, rich lives. When silence can work to reconnect. Silence is strategic, not permanent. At some point, you might choose to reconnect. But there's an art. Engage casually. A single thoughtful message is better than multiple anxious ones. Be confident. No pleading or over-explaining. Keep the tone relaxed and natural. Observe her interest. If she responds positively, maintain boundaries. If she doesn't, respect yourself and move on. Strategic silence shifts the balance. She now has to value your attention because it's not automatic anymore. Closing, final takeaways. Let's summarize. Over-texting kills attraction. Absence creates value. Self-respect is attractive. Redirect your energy into growth. Strategic silence gives you control. By choosing not to text impulsively, you regain your confidence, independence, and emotional freedom. You become a man who isn't chasing validation, but is living a life worth missing. So next time your thumb hovers over the keyboard, ask yourself, am I texting from need or from value? If it's need, stop. If it's value, make it count. Trust me, never text her again. This choice will transform your love life, your confidence, and your self-worth. This is Stickman Influence. See you in the next video.